And the boys really got homesick. And they thought of the corner drugstore and the walking home with the bottles and so forth, and the going out on Saturday night to the public place where they could watch the girls go by, or to date the girls. And if they were broke, they always had plenty of nickels for Coke. You know, a Coke date was quite the thing back in those days. But that's what they thought about while they were out there, bored to death. You know, this idea of hurry up and wait in the Army. And they were waiting for action, and they were bored, and they thought of home and Coke, and that was why they really got sentimental about it. I mean, I've heard stories about some of the guys getting a little bit teary about it. They didn't get all emotionally upset about a loaf of bread or a pound of butter. It was a matter of association of the shape of the bottle or the shape of the glass at the drugstore. Why, I can get right sentimental about it myself because I met my wife at a drugstore over a Coca-Cola. And that was even before I went with Coca-Cola.
The GIs could dry their tears, for Coca-Cola was on the way. In a masterstroke of public relations, the company offered to send bottling plants to the front line. And this was not only accepted, but was paid for by the War Department. Coca-Cola couldn't believe its luck. Coke was made a wartime priority item, and the Army Chief of Staff cabled theatre commanders that they could order entire Coca-Cola bottling plants to be shipped direct to the front. Dispensers were installed in tanks, submarines, even fighter planes. To run it all, Coca-Cola dispatched men who were known as the Coca-Cola Colonels. The non-essential had become the indispensable. The effect of this was to associate the small green bottle with the mystique of American prosperity. Coca-Cola became a symbol of expectation, and this meant a ready-made, worldwide, multi-million-dollar market. Any other company might have been accused of war profiteering, but the Coca-Cola Company came home a hero. The battlefield was now the political Cold War. In communist Poland, Coca-Cola was attacked as a nest of American espionage. However, paradox intruded when the Polish temperance movement declared, "The most imperialistic Coca-Cola is preferable to the ideologically pure vodka."
Coca-Cola, nothing like a Coke.
I am not and never have been a communist. I am not and never have been a fellow traveler.
Meanwhile, Pepsi-Cola had joined up with that seeker of reds under America's beds, Senator Joe McCarthy, whose politics interested the company less